I got 3 opponents today. The first opponent's always myself, my own brain. The second opponent, of course, is TC, and the third opponent will be the golf board.
Lake, man. We're checking off another national park.
Randy's gonna be so jealous.
1 in Rome. You gotta, you know, all those, Uncle Sam's charging a serious rate these days, $30.
And there it is, baby! Big country out here.
Big ass country.
2 blocks from there.
Tetherow is located in the high desert in the city of Bend in Central Oregon. It opened in 2008 thanks in large part to Chris Vandervelde.
We are in Central Oregon, which is over the top of the Cascade Mountain Range from Bandon Dunes. So that mountain range over there, if you go just over the other side of it, you're all downhill to the coast at Bandon Dunes, where the amateur was this weekend.
Bend is, it's like Aspen was 40 or 50 years ago. It's a booming little town right now, in the mountains, tons of outdoor activities.
So we ski powder all winter, and we play golf all summer, and it doesn't rain. And for a Scotsman, I've had all the rain I ever need.
So I was a tour player. I was a journeyman, a lot of years in the Challenge Tour, the European Tour. I always had the goal of having my own golf course. So I was part of building a course in the Netherlands, but I always wanted to be part of a really cool golf club. And I had this idea of, you know, how do you make a golf course look cool? 2 names back at that time were literally Tom Doak and David McLay-Kidd, and we were looking at which one we wanted. We wanted some little cutting edge. David was, 1, his personality, but 2, he's a minimalist. He didn't want to come in here and just, you know, reshape the entire landscape. We were going to work with the landscape as much as possible. Just was the right fit for Tetherow.
Tetherow has a reputation of being for a stick. It's a golf course that I created while getting divorced. I was going through a rough time. I wanted to make sure everybody else goes through a rough time.
If you hit it in the wrong spot at Tetherow, you're gonna struggle you're gonna be busy trying to make bogey.
Most important thing is it plays like a links golf course. It's rock hard. So if you land a ball pin high, it will not be there. It's going to bounce through. Everything's got to be played for the angle into the pin and played short of the pin to allow it to run out.
We've taken a lot of the trouble out from the right side. We've expanded greens to make them bigger and more forgivable. It's resilient to low scoring, but at the same time, it's still fun to play.
As the son of a Scottish greenkeeper, I intuitively knew golf from the British Isles. You know, It's the simple, natural, beautiful golf that spills across great terrain. And as I came to the States and laid out what I intuitively knew to be golf for where I'm from, Bandon Dunes. And then as I was indoctrinated with golf from where you're from, my mindset became more of, you know, resistance to scoring, defensive par. And I learned over the decade after Bandon, that golf really isn't that much fun.
That golf blows, Dave.
Blows.
I was going to stop you. I was going to say, don't do that.
Yeah. So a decade ago, I went back and said, let's make golf fun. Let's figure out how you can make every hole a challenging birdie. How can I set it up so that a player has to hit great shots to get in a position to score?
Sure.
But let's not make it impossible for him to make par, because par's a push. And then Once you're starting to struggle and you're looking at bogeys and double bogeys, what in the hell can I do to help you?
Yeah.
Because you're already screwed.
Yeah.
What do you think of a fake Lefty's chances out here today?
No chance. No chance. No chance.
We thought it'd be especially fun and maybe especially diabolical to have the play-in game played at one of the hardest golf courses in the United States. 4 versus 5, Tron Carter versus Big Randy. For those of us not stuck in the play-in game, we had quite a good time.
Oh, nice to see you out there, Deej.
60 miles to the gallon on this hog. You know what, man? I think I was nervous about your vibe today, but I think this is going to just absolutely...
It could be exactly what the doctor was.
The farther right you go, the narrower this green's going to present itself.
It was especially fun to play the course with David, not only to hear, what specific shots we should be hitting, but also to hear, oh yeah, right here, this, death desert area used to go all the way up to the green. Over the years, Tetherow has been softened several times in a lot of different locations. So if you're watching this and you played it 10 years ago or so and don't quite recognize why we didn't think it was that difficult, it's because it has gotten easier and more playable over the years.
Well, hence your plans, take another one. Hi, man. Push your bets left or right, because you know it's not going straight.
You know what? I think it is going straight. Dead straight. Oh, you're dialed.
110 yards.
Ooh, that's moving right. It's going to shallow up the green.
So, looking forward to playing with you. Now you're going to taunt me all day.
I think they should each be allowed to ask you one question.
I guess my question would be, what's the most meditative spot on the course?
Most meditative spot.
Yeah, the best place just to think.
Usually it's around 15 or 16 where I'm contemplating suicide. I think that at that point, meditation's the best answer.
What's the worst place to miss on the golf course?
Oh, the worst place to miss? Left.
Just left all day.
Don't miss left. Yeah, I hit everything right, so I made sure there's plenty of room right. Don't miss left.
Hey, I love that.
Everything. Yeah. You got to play short. If you hit it 163, you're not going to like it. Okay.
Neil loves playing shorter greens. This is going to be perfect.
So a very smooth 9-iron or a strong wedge. And of course, in links golf, I don't want to hit anything strong because it's going to put it in the air where the wind is and it's going to have a ton of backspin. Spin is not your friend here.
Birdie at the first.
Ooh. Talk to me. What's the mindset?
Battle. Match play. Got to get off the tee here. My putting is so good right now. I just need to get to the green.
You obviously almost came from all the way back in California. How much of today is going to be skill and how much is going to be just complete hater fuel?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday notwithstanding, I feel like I'm playing some pretty good golf right now. Randy's giving me 12 strokes, which is always fun. I love marking up a card. Match play is a whole different animal than this quota stuff we've been playing.
Bogeys. I think bogeys are the key to winning. I think if I can make bogeys, should give me a chance.
Are the golf boards a concern?
For sure. I'm worried about a yard sale. It's very uncomfortable. It's a long way down for me to fall. I don't know if they were...
Yard sales are really good line.
I don't know if they were ergonomically designed for 6'8" people.
I can't wait to see what happens, man.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Go get them out there, fellas. Go get them. Hey, play well. I hope you both win. That is tail and left. Looks like a bit of a tough scene at the first.
Sick.
That one is right into the sprinklers. Okay, and the boys are in the shit early here, and we'll see what happens.
Retee?
Sure.
Retee?
Sure.
That is cool.
Class X. Play short of the greens today, run it up. Just like that.
Could be really good. DC has almost bought the farm there. Randy on number one, I gotta think that's gonna be a conceded par. And he's done it.
See that chunk in the middle?
Yep.
That splits the fairway. If you go down the right, the whole dog leg's right. So technically, it's a shorter physical distance. But if you go down the left, there's a giant speed slot. Ball will run 80 yards. Okay.
Oh man, it's right at it. Over the back.
Can I see it?
I told you so.
I followed that pretty good.
Now for fuck's sake, do what you're told. And you know what they say in Scotland? Do what you're told.
It's also fun to watch the ball roll.
Yes.
You know, if you get it, if you're like,
Well, it's way more exciting.
there's
when
like
the ball rolls.
there's a whole
that-
like story arc to a.
Have you listened to some of my podcasts?
Do you?
You know, modern golf is like a limerick, you know, but then boom, over. And links golf is like a novel. You know, the ball flight, the bounce, the roll, the check, you know, there's this whole story being painted out with every shot that you can't predict off the club face. You know, golf has become top tracer in our heads. We hit a golf shot, we immediately see the initial trajectory and we put our head down and walk to our bag because the shot's over, you know? But the reality is, don't say on links golf, don't say a word till it comes to an end. All sorts of good shit could still happen.
Just slow. Big Randy goes one up.
Take it easy.
I feel like I'm gonna offend him by taking the gun, but
Let's see what he says about
we got to shout out Precision Pro, you know? Oh no, he just used one.
Okay.
We're good. We're golden.
He's got a 4-hole stretch, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's called the kid's corner. Which,
Did you tell him you're the kid?
no, I didn't.
And they call it Kid Corner. And it's by far the hardest 4 holes on the golf course. If you can do it in less than 20, probably not terrible.
So-
if you can do it in 15, beers are on me. But what do you see to the right of the pin?
Live green grass.
No, more than that. Look for contours.
Kicker. Oh, I see a kicker.
Kicker, right?
Okay.
Now that kicker is all the way to the front and the pin is at least 10 on.
Okay.
So I know that I've got 120 to the front at least.
Okay.
And I've got a kicker on the right of that pin. So if I hit anywhere in the gap between the pin and the right-hand edge, and the front and the pin high, I'm going to be in reasonably good shape. People look at a golf hole, even on a parkland course, and they see the pin. Think about the area you want to hit. So I want to hit front right corner.
All right.
And hope like hell, like the contours are kind.
Holy smokes. What a golf shot there from Tron. After putting one in the hazard off the tee, that's his third. Randy's second at the third. Very class. Oh. Great shot of me, Randy. Ugh, it's mash with a nice little cut.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Super easy. Yeah.
Not a very good example, but you know, there's so many of those that people are like, well, I can't hit my wedge, it's too tight a lie, and you could hit this.
stripes it.
We agree. It's definitely relief.
Of course, it's relief. That ball's now in play.
Is he a gentleman?
Well, it could not have been more of a gentleman. He has boned it over the green. Come on down. It won't. They've gotten a bit lucky there. Just missions. TC gets one back. Randy, 2 up.
All right, so double fairway.
Okay.
Pin on that left edge. So
You might want to be up top then.
yeah, but that's tough. That is
Hard
tough,
to put it there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be down the right. If I go down the right on this hole, it's because the pin is right on this one for change. Oh, beautiful.
Good one.
Beautiful.
Randy slots one up the left fairway.
I'm riding goofy. Randy, I'm goofy. What's goofy left? Goofy's right foot. I've been riding like this.
Get up.
So good.
So when the course finished, the first lot that was closed was that entire hill over there. And I bought that hill.
On the left.
Yeah, 2 acres on top of that hill.
Okay.
And I sat on it for 10 years wondering about whether to build on it, and then decided, having golfers scream obscenities at me of a weekend evening might not be that much fun.
Wow, that is low. Down the middle won't hurt you.
How is that?
We're still moving.
Good.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah, it's like, great, man. The problem is we got guys like you come here and they shoot Central Oregon in the summertime, and some guy from Brooklyn sees it and thinks, I can buy a house for how much?
Are you the guy in Brooklyn asking about real estate?
I wish I was. I wish I had that kind of money.
Sell some more merch.
Yeah, sell some more merch, exactly.
Come on, you're hit the fairway. Sticking it right in the ground.
Tron shanked his 4th. It's in the desert.
Rubber the green cinch. Yeah, that's just not enough on this hole.
So par 5, some of the members think this is the best hole in the course. The green site was just gorgeous. The green site's caught in beneath those rocks up there. The green's actually running right into them. You see the pin's hard left?
Yeah.
So you want to get right, stay right.
Okay.
Oh, carry.
Oh, too far right.
Well, we all just stunk this one up, didn't we?
Hoping for a bounce off the curb. Oh, and he gets it.
Backstop.
Bounces off the cave, potentially back onto the green. Big Randy's fourth. He's got to put it close. Just a lovely shot.
God, I've hit so many lips today.
Do you have a personal preference, back nine versus front nine?
Yeah, back nine's better.
Back nine's better?
Yeah, 16, 17, 18. I mean, they're match closers, where 7, 8, and 9 here could be card wreckers.
Is this more of a match play course than a stroke play course?
I don't think I can build anything else. It's in my DNA as a Scotsman.
Off the rock. Come on.
You're the man!
Oh, wow.
I actually really thought I made that. I was going to do that regardless, but
Comfy par.
Oh, you guys were the perfect guests for this place. You came with reasonable game, and most importantly, you came with good attitude. If you come here thinking that your 62-degree Mickelson wedge is going to do you any favors, it is not. And if you go on offense, she can get mean really fast.
Hey, let's go get it on the back.
Yeah, let's go. Like, come on.
David's gone. We can go send it.
Yeah.
Flop shots all over.
What happened here?
it's a little downhill.
I'll tell you what happened. He spilled my cold beer and he hit my hog. That's bullshit, brother.
Did he come in hot?
He came in super hot.
It's just good to see you. I was excited.
You said you're playing Tron yourself in the golf board. You're at least 3 down to the golf board.
I mean, dude, you should have seen him come up. He just literally ran right into it. It was parked just like that. He just fucking like, I thought he was kidding. I was like, why didn't you stop?
It's going.
God, I've made some stupid errors.
TC's got a little momentum there off the win at the 9th, so, you know, I got to fight hard this 9.
Well, 10 is really the only real drivable par 4 on the golf course. It's a thriller because you can hit. Really, the choice is 6-iron down the left side of the fairway and a little gap flick, like maybe 90 yards onto the green. Easy par. But a 3-wood or maybe a driver today, because there's a little wind in your face, is going to give you an eagle putt. But double bogey definitely comes into play then. So in match play, you know, it's a real shit or bust golf hole.
Fuck! It's absolutely laced on the left side.
Stop.
Randy goes 3 up through 10. Absolutely lovely, right down the middle.
Come down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Incredible golf shot.
It's good.
I've offered to let DJ take my hog to the next hole.
Seems like something I really don't want to like, but it's pretty great. I gotta admit. He loves it.
I should have known that's what he was up to.
Let's give Tron a shot. Middle of the cup. Randy 4 up through 12. Hits it good, it's drifting left.
Maybe not the, no, I don't regret it. Going for the knockout.
It's beautiful. It's fading back to the flag. Slightly long, but it's coming back to the flag, center of the green.
Golly, dude.
Right in the heart. He stays alive.
Not my day today, guys.
Feel good, you know. I hate that Tron struggled a little bit, but yeah, it's just such a tough course when you're just a little bit off. Last Chance Kitchen served up a good dish today, man. Driver was, I think I was like a little catatonic. It was like 80 mile per hour swing speed, but like 1.5 smash factors for 8 or 9 straight holes. Dead center. Yeah, it's fun. I think this might be like my first match win in Tour Sauce history. Yeah, I think the big turning point was 10. He did not hit driver, tried to hit an iron and kind of came over the top and lost that ball. So it was tough. I just watched him and it's like, I felt like, man, I've played golf like that before where it's just like, this does not fit my game right now. So I understand what he's going through.
I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of relieved too. Like I'm worn out mentally.
Yeah.
I don't think I was winning the whole thing. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
Do it.
Oh, no.
My blood.
I think the fairways are pretty generous. At least the length I was hitting. They're more than fair, but anything tailing, they were running out.
I really enjoyed it. I guess I heard so much about how challenging it was, how tough it was. I found it playable. I definitely found it tough, but I was surprised it was welcoming and wide off the tee. And it's so firm, you don't need to hit drivers. You can hit little fairway finders out there, and that's what it's designed for. It's not, you know, you're not supposed to just pound driver everywhere. You're supposed to hit little low shots and get it running. But I think number 9 might have been my favorite. Par 5 coming up the hill, this pin set in this back left corner, right against this rock formation. That's, I think, the hole I'll think of when I think of Tetherow.
Well, listen, starting 2 down to Neil is a tall ask. He's seen Sylvie's. You know, I'm under no illusions that I'm the favorite or I'm expected to win. He's got to give me some strokes, so you never know.
My assignment is avenge season 5, Carolinas. DJ Pie shamed me. I shamed myself. I shamed my family. I've lived with it for almost a year now. DJ's feeling himself, I feel, and I need to feel myself. I've been playing like shit the entire week. I need to like coax some cockiness, some confidence, some arrogance out of myself. And maybe if I just keep talking in this sentence, that will happen eventually.
First man out, season 5 and season 6, radically different circumstances, but you know, at what point do we rebuild? At what point do we question your methods?
Yeah, I mean, we're only 2.5 months into this thing. I peaked too early. I'm really glad not to be playing tomorrow. Like, I just want to film and just hang out and drink beers all day. But I was worried that I was not going to enjoy the golf courses for what they are because I couldn't hit the shots. I've hit most of the shots and I really enjoyed putting and chipping around here, hitting the drives. My irons sucked, but like I feel like I still experienced the golf course. That was my big concern, abandon and just coming into the trip.
Gosh, that was one of the most intriguing golf experiences I've had. Being able to play a course with the guy that designed it and to hear all the detail thoughts that went into everything. It's hard, and he like flat out says it, like if you're an 18 handicapper, this place is not for you. But I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it nearly as much if I didn't hear him talk about some of the shots you need. You need to cover 170 on this bunker. It's 205 flag. Just focus on covering that 170.
Hey, to TC. The bravest man I know.
We'll pour one up.
I just was not.
You're a good man, TC.
But when this first opened, they had some members that would say, oh, it's unplayable. Just look with your camera. How wide's this fairway? This is fairway number 1.
70 yards.
Yeah, so I'd say 70 yards. So they'd miss the fairway, and I'd come out here and drop a ball, and they'd chunk it off this tight lie. And I'd say, so what can I do apart from recommend lessons?
Yeah.